for I owe your food. I didn't have a reason to leave you, show me the way, and I'm grateful for everything that you did. You never ever played me low. See, I'm not worthy of your grace. I'm not worthy of your blessings. Still, you not plus me, oh. Say you not give up on me. I call you my doctor, my bro, my brabio. See your man, let's all lick more. Nangla, you hella bow. They call you Elohim, yes, what tato. Like you, the one can win all the battle. You give me more reason to pray. God don't give up on me. 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 Don't give up on me. You told me not to worry. We should give you thanks and praise. Acapelle coup aspeo. Me I understand the trail. Me I give it all to you. Give it all to you. And I got friend to say. Glipper, you lead the way. You told me call on you, call on you, call on you. I just need to kneel and pray. Like you get it final say, oh. God don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. God don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. God don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. God don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. See, God don't give up on me. I beg you, don't give up on me. Please don't give up on me. Don't give up on me.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that Sendwave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download Sendwave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code Costa to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. Sendwave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome wherever you are to yet another edition of the Costa Morning Show. Today is Wednesday, the 30th day of August, AD 2023. Some say my Oma says she know my secrets. That's Mother Evangeline Mamita says she know my secret. Good morning. Yeah, Josh, please play me that song. You know, when Josh was playing this song this morning, I fall in love with it. I'll take down the music. You know, I just thought it wise to spice it up a little bit this morning. Yeah, Liberian songs are doing well. So I just thought it wise to play that music. Why I'm gonna spoil your name for? Why I should spoil your name? You know, the Almighty God being there for every one of us, so there is no need of us spoiling His name. So, folks, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Costa Morning Show. Boakai Amara Kamara is my name. Pretty seated here. We have lots of things to look at this morning, beginning with someone said, oh, Boakai, another coup in Africa. The army officers say they have taken power in Gabon. Oh, yes, Gabon. It have been confirmed. So BBC reports says army officials have appeared on national televisions in Gabon to say they have taken power. This is a report by the British Broadcasting Corporation, BBC. I'm only reading it. They said they were learning the result of Saturday's election in which President Ali Bongo was declared winner. The electoral missions said Mr. Bongo had won just under 2/3 of the votes in an election the opposition argued was fraudulent. So the opposition said the election was fraudulent, so his overthrow will end his family. The family been in power for 53 years. The family been in power for over 53 years in Gabon. Wow. The family been in power for over 53 years. Wow. Gabon is one of Africa's major oil producers, while nearly 90% of the country is covered by forests. 12 soldiers appeared on television early on Wednesday morning announcing they were canceling the result of the election and dissolving all institutions of the republic. They added that the country's border had been closed until further notice. So here we go again. Another coup in Gabon. So West Africa. So folks, please let me just take this call quickly. My man, the time you get answer. I only sure that you calling me. Please come to the office for the car quickly. I'm working. Please come for the car. So the army there in Gabon are saying that okay, we taking power because the election result that came up on Saturday, the opposition saying that there was a foul play, it was fraudulent. So instead of us going into who say, they say, and whatsoever, the army came in and said, okay, we are taking power in Gabon. We are dissolving every institutions in Gabon, and then the border will remain closed until further notice. Until further notice. So this have happened in Mali. It have happened in Niger. It have happened in Guinea. It have happened in Burkina Faso. And now we are in Gabon. So the Francophone countries it's becoming alarming. The Francophone countries, I just don't know what's going on. Francophone countries are becoming, I don't know what to say, but if things are not put in place very soon by the African Union, ECOWAS, and other things, and other institutions rather, the entire West, the entire Africa will be seeing some of these things happening. Now, we have Niger, 1, Burkina Faso, 2, Gabon, 3, Mali, 4. You know, a lot of other countries, since 2020, this thing been happening, French-speaking countries. And the people, you don't play fun with that democracy. Like when here in Liberia, we can be playing your car. Let wait for the man, like his time. Let wait for the person at that time. You don't mess with the people in their countries. No, the Francophone countries, they don't mess around. I'm not praying for that to happen. I'm not praying for that to happen in Liberia. No, I'm not praying for that. But you don't mess with the people democracy. No. You don't mess with it. This is alarming. And the African Union need to do something quickly to stop this. How will a city president, that family have ruled for 50 some more years, 57 years in Gabon, want to go for third term again? Want to go for third term in a people country? So people say, no, the election was fraudulent. So the army came in and said, no, saying it is like this, we are taking over. It has happened again in another African country. As we head to the elections, we pray for peace and stability in our country. That's all we can pray for. Because the tension is attached to our democracy now in Liberia. We are not praying for that. No. We hope just go through a peacefully. Let the best result come out so we can all live happily in Liberia. Yep. So we can all live happily in Liberia. Otherwise, to share you that news. So, on a case of former Chief Justice Gloria Musu-Scott, they said government lawyers deny scores of prospective jurors in a murder trial involving former Chief Justice Gloria Musu-Scott, accused them of having prior knowledge of the case. That's the headline. They said government lawyers have denied scores of prospective jurors that are to serve in the murder trial involving former Chief Justice Gloria Musu-Scott and 3 of her family members. According to the state prosecutors, many of the prospective jurors who were denied had prior knowledge of the case, and the majority of them admitted to discussing the merits of the case related to the defendants being trial. The judiciary law provides that in every jury trial, the jury shall compose of 12 juries and 3 alternatives. The laws also states that any citizen of the republic, male or female, who has attained the age of 21 years is competent to serve as a grand or petty jury in the country in which he or she reside unless otherwise. For a person to be qualified, he or she must have been convicted of an infamous crime and his civil rights have not been restored. So they brought them back yesterday again at the Supreme Court. Former Chief Justice Gloria Musu-Scott and few of our family members that were accused of murdering the late Shalom Musu. They were brought to the Supreme Court yesterday again. So there was a trial jury set up to look into this matter, but the state prosecutors saying that those that were being set up as trial jurors have prior knowledge to the case, so they can allow them to be a part of the trial jurors. So this is where we are when it comes to the Gloria Musu-Scott case, and today again they will be brought back at the Supreme Court. So it's just taking time, and yeah, a lot of rigmarole in this case. For months now, they have been remanded at the Morovia, at the South Beach here in Morovia. So this case is ongoing. We will bring you every bit and pieces on that case. We hope it ends well, because the woman, Father God, when you see the elderly woman, she's look very sick right now. Very, very much sick. And lawyers representing Gloria Musu-Scott and her family asked the judge and other state prosecutors that they needed they want for the woman to go and attend to treatment because her condition is worsening. But they are still looking into that if they will allow her to go and seek medical attention. This case, I know it will not end soon, but we are following it closely and will let you know about that as it unfolds. So let's move on to our major talking points this morning. Yeah, our major. When I say major, because it's what's happening in a country. So yesterday, let me go there quickly. So yesterday, the spokesperson of the Unity Party, in person of Muhammad Ali, hosted a press conference. Muhammad Ali hosted a press conference yesterday on the issue that took place involving the former Vice President Joseph Newman Boakai and members of the administration of the Roberts International Airport. So I'm trying to get you what exactly he wrote yesterday on his Facebook page and the press conference he hosted yesterday. I want to bring you exactly that. I'm getting there quickly. Just bear with me. Yeah. I'm getting there quickly. Just bear with me. So, all right, here is it. It says Unity Party National Campaign Press Statement, Rescue Center FE Neuro Sinker, threats on the life of Ambassador Joseph Newman Boakai. Listen to this. They said threats on the life of Ambassador Joseph Newman Boakai Sr. Moreover, August 29, 2023. On August 29, that's August 28, 2023, the United Party Senior Bearer and former Vice President of Liberia, His Excellency Joseph Newman Boakai Sr., took a break from the campaign tour of Mosurado County for 3 days. For a 3-day official visit to Ghana, Ambassador Boakai, popularly known as Rescue One, departed the Rabat International Airport at about 7 a.m. via Aska, minutes after his departure at the Rabat International Airport. Journalists from Freedom FM, owned by Deputy Director of the National Security Agency, NSA, announced on the station that Ambassador Boakai has been horribly flown out of Liberia for emergency medical attention. Following the pronouncement from Freedom FM, scores of zealots of the Coalition for Democratic Change, CDC, and officials of government, including the aide Sekou Kalasko Damaro and Deputy Finance Minister Samara P. Wolokoli, flooded social media pages with echoes of Joseph Newman Boakai is sick. The rescue mission campaign promptly refuted the claims of Same Science Freedom FM and CDC zealots, including government officials, through a Facebook release by National Campaign spokesperson Muhammad Ali. Moment after releasing false information to the public about JMB Health, that which has now become the only campaign message of the miserably failed we-are-led CDC government. NSA Deputy Director Sam Sion unlawfully, listen to this part of it. NSA Deputy Director Sam Sion unlawfully released to journalists at his station. So Sam Sion is the owner of Freedom FM. Sam Sion is the owner of Freedom FM, where Abraham Godson Wion is the station manager at that station. Who is Sam Sion? Sam Sion is the deputy director for operation at the National Security Agency, NSA. At the National Security Agency, NSA. So Sam Sion went ahead and requested for that video that I played yesterday from the director there at the Rabat International Airport, minutes after Ambassador Joseph Newman Boakai left the RIA. He then now, according to Muhammad Ali, took the video and gave it to his station manager in person of Abraham Godson Wion. Abraham Godson Wion took onto his Facebook page and published the video. And later on went and sat on the Freedom FM radio station and started propagating the message that Ambassador Joseph Newman Boakai is sick and have been flown out of the country. He do have a video to that effect. So now the United Party, through their campaign spokesperson, Muhammad Ali, is saying that the management of the Rabat International Airport violated the privacy of Ambassador Joseph Newman Boakai. So their lawyers are looking into this matter and will come up with a decision that they will take in this particular matter. Because Ambassador Boakai walked his way out of the terminal and went and boarded the plane. But before we go into that, let me just say this to the folks in Unity Party. Ambassador Joseph Newman Boakai is a public figure. I'm saying this because Ambassador Boakai was on a campaign trail in Mosurado County, a district. He was visiting districts, and his abrupt cancellation of his campaign without prior notice to the public raised an eyebrow. The United Party folks, if they knew that Ambassador Boakai was leaving the country that morning, that they should have come up with a statement that, Ambassador Boakai will be leaving the country today or tomorrow. So he's putting stop to his campaign for now up until he returned to the country. What am I saying so? Ambassador Boakai is one of the leading opposition figures in Liberia that is trying to unseat this government. So people have been having problem with people always saying, this man is sick, this man need medical attention, this man need X, Y, and Z. So he abruptly ended his campaign and leaving the country without letting the public know about his departure from this country was now okay on the part of the Unity Party. Someone may say, why am I saying so? I'm saying so because all eyes are now on Ambassador Boakai in this campaign when it comes to the opposition than any other person. Even more than the Cummins. I'm saying that for a fact. Because they believe that this old man is not well. So anything that is happening, it should be in the public. The United Party people should know that this man is an opposition figure that is trying to unseat Josh Manewia, like the leg of Mr. Alexander Cummins, like the legs of Tiawan Gonglo, Lucini Camara, and others in the opposition. So he was in district number 5 on a campaign. On a campaign. Then, right after that campaign, the next morning, he's leaving the country unknown to the Liberian people. That's why I raised the eyebrows. That's why people fear that, oh, this man got sick, so they are rushing him out of the country. So the United Party people should muster the courage and make use of every information about the former vice president. Likewise, Josh Manewia. They tell us Josh will be leaving the country and Liberian people don't know about it. No. This is campaign time. This is campaign time. If you know that the people, the folks from even the CPP, the LPP, the CDC, they can use every mistake that you will make to campaign against you. If you don't know, like the way the United Party can use every mistake that Joshua will make to campaign against him, like the way the United Party will use every mistake Mr. Alexander Cummins will make to campaign against him. So the CDC, the CPP, and others will use every mistake the Unity Party will make to campaign against them. So this man health issue is something that the CDC is running their campaign with. You the United Party people, you're always saying that, oh, the CDC people, they ain't got nothing to talk about. All they got to talk about, like, let me say, Joseph Boakai dying, Joseph Boakai this. If you know that the people running something against, they're running that campaign against you, you should be on top of your game. You should be on top of your game with information. I am not saying that with the release of the video by the management of the Rabat International Airport was right. No, I'm not saying that. Don't get me wrong. Please, don't get me wrong. I'm only saying this because the Unity Party need to be on top of their game. If they knew that Ambassador Boakai was leaving the country, they do have their Facebook pages. The Muhammad Ali, the Nyombli Kanga Lawrence, how they call him? The ambassador, that's Abraham Darras Delon, and other folks, Jeremiah Kuhn. What will it take for them to just write few lines and say Ambassador Boakai travels out of the country today, so his campaign will be suspended for a few days? As simple as that. Then the Liberian people will know that Ambassador Boakai is leaving the country. But somebody saying, his departure from the country was abrupt. You know, it was just something that he was going quickly. They tell you the opposition will come and tell you, say, he's going quickly. There they have it now. For your refusal to allow the public know that he was traveling, The people are saying that he's sick, he's in Ghana now for medical treatment. Politics is just like a football game. It's just like a football match. The slight mistake that you make, your opponent will score on you if you don't know. Yes, of course, people of Marco Bobby Boo, they were still going to run with it, but it was not going to be like the way it is now. They were not going to put out videos from the Rabat International Airport. It was not going to work like that. It was not going to be like that. So people that were expecting Ambassador Boakai that seen day now in their district or whatsoever, they never knew that Ambassador Boakai was out of the country. They never knew that he was out of the country. They never knew that he was out of the country. And let me focus again. I feel Union Party. Let me come to the CDC. You know, it's so laughable. It's so laughable to see that the CDC, on campaign message to the public is that Ambassador, oh, Joseph Boakai, oh, Joseph Boakai sick, Joseph Boakai this, Joseph Boakai that. In the 17 districts in Montserrat County, all the districts that George Weah visited, he never preached any other message. The only message that George Weah was preaching to the Liberian people is Joseph Boakai sick, Joseph Boakai sick, Joseph Boakai sick. Joel, everybody on planet Earth sick. If you don't know, you yourself, John Mane, where you sick. You're passing around there, you sick. You are passing around sick. So if you think that that message is resonating with the Liberian people, I think it is not resonating anymore because everybody do know this. You've been singing that thing was sung over and over and over. So the Liberian people are so exhausted with that particular message that you will just go somewhere. Oh, you're gonna vote that sick mail. You're gonna do the other one. You see, even the sedition, their top hierarchies, you'll see there. Oh, Joseph Boakai sick. Is that the only message that you can carry to the Liberian people? When the Liberian people are yearning for that change that they expected from you, Josh Weah, carry a different message. I don't think that message is resonating with the people any longer. I just don't think so. Tell the people what you do for them, even though you have promised them, and some of the promises that you made weren't fulfilled. They are now reminding you as a president that, oh, Mr. President, you promised us, but you didn't live up to the promise that you made to us. They are reminding you. Yesterday again, President George Mane Weah made another promise to the people of Cape Mount. The man went there and said, oh, in Rabat Sport, we have electricity there. But you're here, I think in Kinjo or whatsoever, yeah. In Kinjo. You're here now, you're saying you're not getting electricity. But I can promise you, once you elect me, I will make sure electricity will be in your place. But before that, I am sending I'm sending 1,000 solar LED So you can put it on the street here. You'll be using that solar layer up until the election can finish. Then I will send people here to come and do to come and run your wire and do whatsoever so you can get electricity. Because you say you want electricity. Liberian people, you shouldn't be carried away by that message from Josh Manewia. You shouldn't be carried away by that message from Josh Manewia. He has preached that message over and over. He has preached that message over and over. So now we are looking at what next? What are some of the promises he made to Liberians? They see Josh Weahman promise us a brand new city, the Bali Island, right here, right across the bridge here. They may say he was going to construct a new city. Where is that city today? We just can't see that city. They see Josh Weahman promise us the coastal highway. Where is the coastal highway? Even in Wu County, Grand Crew, the people are disenchanted. They are so much disenchanted because to make a way from Moserado County to Grand Crew, you will take days in the mud. You take days in the mud. Where is the coastal highway? They see men promise us 6,000 teachers from Nigeria. Where are they, Mr. President? This may not stop there. He WEF also added on that they were going to come up with a hair factory. Where is the hair factory, Mr. President? Lot of promises this man made to us. Lots of promises he made to us. And where are those promises? Have they been fulfilled? I said, absolutely not. What is this man boasting of? This man is boasting of him being the only president that have built hospitals across the country. The 14-meter hospital, the Emery Hospital, and other things. According to him, he's the only president that has built a lot of hospitals since the establishment of, since Liberia came into being. He's the only person. He's the only president that have built a lot of hospitals. But even the Emery Hospital in Bapolu County, where is the road to go to that hospitals? To that particular hospital there? That particular hospital in Bapolu. There is no road to go to that hospital. There's no road to go to that hospital. So we are looking at some of the promises George we have made. We are looking at the promises George we have made to we the Liberian people. And this same man is coming again to promise us how he will do this, he will do that. My Liberian people, we shouldn't be carried away. We just shouldn't be carried away. We just shouldn't be carried away. So now who can we, if Joshua is no longer president, who can we entrust our country with? That's the question. A Joe Boakai? A Joe Boakai? This Joe Boakai man. Okay, let's say this. All right, no, agree. Joe Boakai is a clean man. Joe Boakai have the country. Joe Boakai can make that change. But the people around Joe Boakai, those around Joe Boakai, they are the one that we are looking at now. If you don't know, it's just like they are old wines in new bottles. They are old wines in new bottles. Those around him. Can Joe Boakai make that change? We thought George Weah could have been better, but here we are. Here we are. Now, how can we go about throughout this election? They see Joe Boakai, man. He was in early administration. Yes, of course. He was in early administration. We say Ellen Johnson Sirleaf did a lot of bad things. Did Joe Boakai muster the courage to let her know that, oh, this is what we are doing to the Liberian people is not okay? Did Joe Boakai muster the courage to do that? No, he did not. He did not. And he served for 12 years. This particular Joe Boakai man, I just say he's a clean man. He served for 12 years as vice president. And if he thought that the Ellen Johnson administration weren't doing well for the Liberian people, you can serve for a few years, you resign. Once you want that integrity to, if you want for you to still remain that integrity icon, you should have resigned his position, yo. If you know that anyone not doing well, but he served for 12 years as vice president. This is the same Joseph Boakai man you're bringing to us. Isn't he the same old wine in new bottle? Isn't this man the same man, the old wine in new bottle? Isn't the man the same man? People will say Joe Boakai was vice president, so he never had the authority, he never had a voice, he never had the days. Of course, yes, we know. But if he know that the former president was not doing well, he should have spoken out. But now one day, this man spoke out against the ills in our society. Now one day, Joe Boakai spoke out on the ills in our society. This is the same man you're bringing to us. You're saying he clean. Liberian people, as we head to the election, you want us to look at Mr. Ezana Cummins? Somebody say Mr. Ezana Cummins. Mr. Ezana Cummins. Let me tell you this. Since Mr. Ezana Cummins referred to himself as Mr. Clean and allow a man like Musa Belete to control him, I know that Mr. Cummins is no longer clean. How can you refer to yourself as Mr. Clean and allow somebody that is dirty in our country to control you? And like you guys you're not going into the agreement that is between Musa Belete and Ezana Cummins, right? The agreement between Musa Belete and Ezana Cummins, if you read it, the only power Ezana Cummins have to himself is to become the standard bearer for the CPP. The only power Ezana Cummins having in that agreement between he and Musa Belete is you are only the standard bearer for the CPP. All the other power, they give it to Musa Belete. This is the man that you want to bring to us, Mr. Kumis. You're referring to him as Mr. Clean, Mr. Kumis. Once I saw Mr. Kumis attaching himself to Musa Belete, I know that Mr. Kumis not ready for presidency. So I saw Kumis allowing Musa to run him. I know that Mr. Kumis not ready for presidency. And if you continue, forget it. Not just now. Yes, of course. You say, I don't know nothing. You know something about CPP? More than that? If you don't know the way that Musa Belete used Kumis, if you know, you that supporting Mr. Kumis, you're not even say want to be supporting Kumis. Musa Belete now use Kumis until Kumis jet then acting. The only thing that Kumis doing now, jet will be jogging from place to place, from street to street. The only thing Kumis doing. All the powers, they give it, Musa Belete give it to himself. So, on the issue about the former vice president departure, we stay. They say a few days, so we are still awaiting in the sub-region. We saw a video of him in Ghana with his son, and we saw him. He was not in hospital last. He was sitting. So we are still awaiting to see the few days that they told us about. We stay awaiting that, and the Liberian people, we hoping to see what will come up very soon. So yesterday, I played a video wherein Edwin Mervyn Snow was telling us that the government are having money to carry out second round of election. So that's why they are saying that they will win just one round. They will just win a one round and they will not go for a second round. Yesterday, the head of the National Elections Commission, Deviata Brown Lassana, appeared before the Senate. According to her, there is no money yet for second round. This is what she said. The National Elections Commission has announced that there is insufficient funding for possible runoff in the upcoming presidential and general elections scheduled for October 10th, 2023. This shortfall is due to the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning providing $3 million less than the amount required by the National Elections Commission. Once again, let me read this. The National Elections Commission has announced that there is insufficient funding for a possible runoff in the upcoming presidential and general elections scheduled for October 10th, 2023. This shortfall is due to the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning providing $3 million less than the amount required by the National Elections Commission. During the recent appearance before the Senate on Tuesday, August 29, 2023, Madam Deviata Brown Lassana, the chairperson of the National Election Commission, conveyed that a runoff election could only be conducted if the Ministry of Finance disbursed the remaining $3.2 million. She informed the Senate members that up to date, the Ministry of Finance remitted slightly over $49 million of the $53 million budgeted approved by the legislature. She also revealed that ballot papers are currently in the process of being printed and will soon arrive in the country. She stated regarding the availability of funds for a potential runoff, I must say no. I must say no. We, as we still require the remaining 3.2 million to reach the 53 million budgeted for the election. When asked whether individual will be permitted to bring cameras into the polling station, she responded, under normal circumstances, no one is allowed to carry cameras to take photo of their activities. Additionally, she reinstated that the voting process will remain manual with no electronic voting system in place. So the BVR, we're not using like BVR or electronic voting, blah blah blah. We're not using it. We're still using the manual. When you go, they will give you a paper. You go, you check it. Then you go, you put in the box like it will do it. We're not doing that BVR, that electronic voting. What they say we're going to do, that it will do, my people. We still doing our way back voting system. That what we still doing this time around. That what she said. She said we're not going for the biometric voting. We still doing our manual voting. So she said there is no funding yet for the runoff election because the Ministry of Finance now remit the remaining money that is required for the National Elections Commission as budgeted by the national legislator. So they are hoping the Ministry of Finance can give them the remaining money so that they can prepare if there is a runoff election. So here we are, my people. We'll open the phone lines now on 0770 102 102 0770 102 102 every morning. 0770 102 102 86 0103 83 555 102 102. Those in the diaspora can call on the WhatsApp number that's +231 888 624171. Once again, +231 888 624171 is the number that you can call this morning. You will be live with us on the Costa Show. 0770 102 102. So the National Election Commission is saying that Nana they not get money for a runoff election in Liberia. So we are taking your calls this morning. +231 888 624171 0770 102 102 +231 888 624171. Let me take this caller here. Good morning.
Good morning, Boakai.
Good morning. Your name is joining us from?
This is Lina.
Lina, welcome.
So,
you want to ask me one question again?
Okay. If you I will not ask you a question, I want this statement this morning.
No, go ahead. Ask a question. No, go ahead. Ask a question. Go ahead. Ask a question. I'm willing to answer.
Yeah, I know you get kidding. I know you get joking.
Yeah.
So here is my point. Boakai, we need to be careful and we need to be straight when we're discussing the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Where you not say President, we started campaigning. We all the entire world been following. Now, one day, President, we are mentioned that Joseph Boakai is sick. That be real, yeah. We all follow President. We are what he feel that he not do, or what we see that he not do. That what he telling the people. Even the one that not in, give me it time.
You rather make it phone. You know, you're not been following President. You're not been following President. We are right.
What you mean by not being following
because
President?
If you saying that President, we are not talking about Joseph Boakai being old or Joseph Boakai being sick or whatsoever, it means that you're not being following him at all.
I'm following religiously. I'm following close to every trip that President. We are there for district. District 1 in and from the first district that he went in district, I don't know 7. All the way to the bomb and to the came out here today. I've been following every step, President. We are did not measure any sick person. We gotta be truthful, President. We are did not talk about Joseph Boakai being sick. President Weah is running on what he know he's there for the Liberian people.
You sure?
And then concerning that video, you know how many times United Party people now put more on Joe Weah. They say he gets 50 kidney that he raping on. So why wrong Joseph Boakai that people get on how you go lead the country will all telling people you are in debt, they should far away of less than 200 people behind you.
You when Joseph Boakai live in a country like you know what he's going to tell. When Joey live in a country, he's going to tell you.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Why you talking? The vice president for the country and you asking me as a citizen, you're not supposed to tell me?
No, listen
He's
to me.
supposed to say for the country that he needs it because he's running for power.
No,
and he
Lina, listen to me now.
Before he left.
Lina, listen to me. Joe Boakai is not entitled to let you as a citizen know his way about. He's entitled to his partisans. So stop saying that.
Okay, but then President Weah is not entitled to any you person.
Okay.
Let's say that. Let's see that President, not President, but Joseph Boakai was vice president for this country for 12 years. How can you tell it? And he running to be president. How can you tell somebody that he's not supposed to let the world know that he's traveling when he was just in District 5 and then he planned to go to District 15? The next morning he flew away with all telling somebody, then he said, oh, they're not supposed to speak about it.
No,
they're not right.
No, Lina, I
want to let you know that President Weah did not want this.
Lina, you're not getting me clear. You're not getting me clear. I'm saying Ambassador Boakai not responsible to tell you as a citizen a way about. He's entitled to tell his followers. He's not entitled to tell you, Lina.
I agree now. Say you say I know you're not responsible to tell me. And me, I feel say I'm supposed to know because he wanted my president for his seat. Okay. That why we were asking about his whereabouts. Okay. When you wanted somebody from in power, you should be able to prove to the next person that you're telling that you get straight, you must be able to prove to that person that you fit for that job. He was there for 12 years.
Okay.
He was minister, president. We are running a campaign telling the people that he was a minister, he was an APNC director. All I wanted, President, we are lying. He wasn't.
All right, thank you so much.
We will keep talking and see when they will talk to our president. We'll keep talking to him like that. Let them go anywhere they want to go. Their election will happen.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much, Lina. Let's take another person on this line here. But just to let you know, Lina, Josh, me say, Joseph Boakai is not entitled to let you all citizens know his way about. Now, Joey are entitled to tell you where he going. Joey are not entitled to tell citizens. Let me say, United Party people know where he going. That his business, that only his supporter he need to tell. So stop wasting your time, madam. Let's look at other. Let's take other callers here on the line. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Boakai. My name is Napoleon Soso. I'm calling you from Los Angeles this morning.
So, Napoleon, let me ask you the question before you go ahead. Joseph Boakai entitled to tell you as a CPP man where he going?
You don't have to tell me. That's the reason why I'm calling. Okay, I wanted to make some clarity here.
Go ahead.
Okay. Joe Boakai ain't supposed to tell me where he's going. Mm-hmm. But the problem here is that let me start with the CDC first. CDC have to be careful. If they rig these elections, there will be a serious consequences. Because you can't rig an election, it should be free and fair, we allow it. This time around, if they rig the election, as Edwin Snow keep going around Africa, bribing leaders for them to congratulate George Weah, if he continue that attitude, there will be a hard consequences against the CDC-led government. Let me come to Boakai and Mo Ali. Mo Ali are daring to carry the CDC to court. We are supporter of Alexander Cummings, not the CPP. Sue the United Party for delaying our campaign, for lying on Mr. Cummings, for being in court. If I dared, if Mo Ali get the balls to sue, I dare whatsoever they're trying to sue. Immediately we see that lawsuit, we as supporters of Alexander Cummings will sue the Unity Party
No,
and Mo Ali for denying his own religion.
Okay.
Yes.
So you are breaking in. I want to understand something. So according to you, if the Unity Party sue the management of the Rabat International Airport for extracting a video about their political leader leaving the country and giving it to the media to run with it, you guys will sue them for what? I want to understand something.
We will sue them for lying on Mr. Cummings that Mr. Cummings signed the document that he treasured the signature of the I don't know Benayur or whatsoever they were calling here that we don't know of.
So people are Napoleon, you have to wait for them to sue.
Yes.
You have to wait for them to sue before you sue them. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, we're trying to let it go, but for somebody taking picture, taking picture, you say you sue them.
No. People are, you see now when you talk like this, people when you talk like this, really it's not okay if you say this. If you know that somebody, you have the time. If you know that somebody wronged you, or if you know that somebody went against you, and you have any proof to take that person to court, so you will sit down and wait because somebody take picture of them before you can.
Let me tell you the reason now.
I come in, people. You will have your time to talk. So you will wait for them to take another person to court before you can take them to court. Is that what you're trying to tell me, people? I think that I don't want to say if it don't make no sense, but I don't think it is right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you finish now. Let me tell you the reason why they will be going to court too.
Okay,
let me tell you the reason now.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the reason why they will be going to court because we forgave them for lying on us. We forgave them, but if for taking picture, Boakai taking picture and lying, which one is the biggest sin? If you read the Bible, even the Quran, they say thou shalt not lie. They not say thou shalt not take picture.
No. You know my point here is that if Boakai Amara sitting down behind the microphone, and I know that my people are Napoleon lying on me. And I have all the evidences to take him to court and I will win that case. What am I waiting for? And we are into a
when you finish, let me ask you a question. When you finish, let me ask you a question.
Okay, yeah. What am I waiting for to take him to court when I know that when I take him to court, I will win case and I will get a lot of benefit from that case. People, I don't think you guys should be wasting your time. But now you should have been to court. You shouldn't wait for the Union Party to go to carry the management of the Rabat International Airport to court before you can go to court. I don't think it should be like that.
Okay, so my question to you now, Boakai. My question is, if you we forgive them for lying on our political leader. You understand? Now, if you, because of taking picture and you think that you can forgive, then we'll come back at you so that everyone else can be equal. So I dare, my point here is that I dare them, if Mo Ali get bored, let you go to the court tomorrow, you will meet a lawsuit there tomorrow. It's not Mr. Cummings that's sending us to court. We the one, supporters of Mr. Cummings, we will rally money and sue the Unity Party for lying on Mr. Cummings. Okay, let us give other people chance to come.
Before you go, the United Party asked.
Okay, go ahead.
The United Party people asked you to forgive them.
No, we are human beings. We can forgive.
Yeah, we now.
They never asked us to forgive. Okay, we can sue anytime we want.
Okay, so now thank God that you said they asked you to forgive. So why are you wasting time? I want you to go to court right now, at least. So
I can't go to court right now. I gave them a caveat. And I dare Mo Ali to go to court, say he went sue for picture. Then I will sue the Unity Party privately for lying on Mr. Cummings.
Okay, thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Be expecting my message to you right after the show. Be expecting my message.
Okay.
My people, see the thing my people are saying. They are waiting for United Party to sue the management of the Rabat International Airport before they can sue them because they have already forgive the United Party. The United Party will tell you to forgive them. The United Party will not. the United Party people not ask you for forgiveness. Oh. They ask you if you know they wrong you and you can take them to court and you win your case. My brother, go ahead with it. Go ahead with it. Let's take another person on this line here quickly. Good morning. Hello. Okay, we messed up on our call 0770-102-102. Let's take this person here. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing pretty well. Your name is joining us from?
Yes, email calling from Cleveland.
Welcome.
Oh, brother, let us understand the fact. The entire Joseph Boakai saga, it was created by the Unity Party. Number one, they lied to us. You in power, you start lying to the Liberian people. The first thing they should have told the Liberian people, because of SY reason the paper is now where and going, they can be suspended for some time. But they created a problem. So are you telling me that whenever Joseph Boakai go in a public area and fell on the floor and photograph up, have to pick it up and post it, they're going to sue the person for that?
No, listen. Let me let me ask you.
Yeah.
Here we can have a conversation, right? When you talk, I talk. So
Yeah.
let me ask you the question. Was there any case in the former vice president falling down and they rushing to the hospital?
No, they said.
Okay, listen now. Thank God you said no.
Yeah,
thank God you said no.
Let me clarify now.
You were Togo. I just wanted to know.
Okay.
Thank God you said no.
Yeah.
So did they rush into any hospital in other country, or he waiting there left? We saw him walking out of the terminal by himself. Nobody was holding him. You saw the video that I played yesterday. You want me to play the video? I can still play the video. So where is it that
brother, can I come in now?
Now come in.
No, can I come in now?
Yeah.
Okay. Number one, once you become a politician, you are the topic of discussion. That's why even when you go in your own bedroom, you should close your door and look around, because people will be watching you, especially during campaign time. So even when there's any issue and people waiting for you for the campaign and you just walk for all the country, it's a concern. They should have a press conference telling the Liberian people, oh, sorry that Joseph Boakai will not be able to appear today for the campaign because of SYZ. Nobody gonna photo. I mean, no camera gonna follow you.
No,
but they lied to us.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah. I'm on the line. It's gonna give my time.
Yeah. I will give you your time. But here is it. Of course, I agree with you. They should have informed the Liberian people that the mayor were not going for his campaign, so and so did. But you shouldn't base because he's not going for campaign, it means that he's sick or he's traveling out of the country for treatment. We shouldn't base our argument on that because we saw him walking by himself.
That's not what I'm seeing. The true information that the jail put on yesterday, why they couldn't say it 2 days before the public departure? Why they couldn't tell the Liberian the truth that the mayor was going out of the country for SY reason? And they got to lie and say go for ECOWAS meeting. Why did you lie to us?
Okay.
The China even born but big like that. So what much more when the child is born?
All right. Thank you so much.
You know what I'm saying? So secondly, again, let me make a point clear. You said to a lady like Joseph Boakai had no reason to take any sedition. Right after election, when President take power, there is nothing like sedition and people from the Unity Party. We are all Liberians.
Yeah,
even if we are doing something, understand the fact. Even I can still Joseph Boakai behavior can convince anybody for them to vote for them. So as a politician, you are an open book. There is no secret for a politician. Okay. If you in your private life, it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, thank you so much. Let me make way for other callers, please. But they may not president you. They may not president you. And they may not entitled to tell you the citizens that are against you where he going. Joshua is a sitting president. Joshua is the one that have right to tell all what are UPS, CPP, PPP, or what kind of PPO, what kind of unit party. Joshua, when Joshua living out of the country, he should tell everybody because he's the sitting president. Joseph Boakai is entitled to his partisans. Alexander Kumi is entitled to his partisans. Gonglo is entitled to his partisans. Josh Weah is entitled to the Liberian people because he is the president of the Republic of Liberia. Let me make you to understand that if you don't know, Joseph Boakai is not president yet. Josh Weah is the sitting president, so he's entitled to let me and you know where he's going and at what time he will be there. Not Joseph Boakai. Joseph Boakai is entitled to his supporters. Let me tell Frank Gibson on this line here. Good morning, Frank. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Bob. Good morning to Liberia.
Okay. You are
before making my own little bit of contribution, I just want to post for you, Boakai, saying that George Weah is a liability. What do you mean, actually, please?
Frank Gibson, my Facebook page is different from my presentation on Costa Show. So let's focus on the Costa Show, please.
Oh, okay. I respect that. I respect that. Thank you very much. I respect that.
My Facebook page is my Facebook page is my personal property and is entitled to me. One here on the Costa Show.
Boakai, you are no more a private citizen. You are no more a private citizen. You are a public figure now.
All right, go ahead.
I hope tellers will not come and say Boakai is a private citizen, so nobody should intrude you a private citizen. You're no more a private citizen. You're a public figure now.
Okay, go ahead.
Pastor left you in our hands so we can discuss you anytime now. And we check it there. You also we see where we check it there. Other people in there, other public figures in Liberia. Now, Boakai, thank you very much. My brother is an interesting colleague. But before I go further, I just want to call the people of Grand Cape County. I'm going to speak a little bit dialect to them because the situation this morning that we have Grand Cape is not encouraging. Vewa kune okone omatinke onenute election nana October ebea. Kone umatinke unyonutek umukunyola uwa mumula utavuti mubia kwa niwe wa Joseph Boakai wa niwe wa Kumiswa niwe wa Jowia wa utavuti Jowia kwa umatinke unyonutek mumba buku mulana
no Frank Gibson, you're not coming royal campaign on my platform here.
I'm saying that what I'm saying
so not can royal campaign here.
No, I'm not running campaign. I call 3 persons' name. I'm telling the people of Cape Town they shouldn't fight against one another because we have a shooting this morning. I don't know how true it is the situation. Okay. If anybody that want to vote for the I call 3 persons' name, they should go and vote for anybody they want to vote for. Okay. Not to fight among themselves. It's not right. Peace is what we need in these elections. Now, I just want to congratulate the people of King Jaw. I saw a very beautiful photo coming out of King Jaw, dedicating a building. That's one of the first in its kind of Scarlington school. That's very important. So I just want to encourage the people to take advantage of that building and make sure that they keep it intact. Now, lastly, Boakai, we saw the post for 100 Costa was all come back on the Costa Show. You know, the silence of Costa is killing someone who actually wants to hear the voice of Costa in Liberia during these elections time. It's very important. Costa needs to show his side. Costa need to show which side he's supporting is very important. Those who follow him want to know where he is, and his voice can lead people to where they want to go. I think it's very important. Costa needs to come back and he needs to talk to the people, even not on his personal thing, but he needs to guide people on the.
All right, thank you, Frank Gibson. Thank you for calling in. Let me take this person here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name is Johnny us from?
Good morning, Brother. This is Brother Sherry Easton, and I'm calling from Buchanan.
Welcome. How is Grandpa this morning, my brother?
Yeah, Grandpa is cool. Yes. My point I want to make is you said that the brother really had right to inform a citizen, the party, I mean. So my question is, the party of the brother, are they not Liberians? They are Liberians.
They are Liberians.
So they may have right to inform Liberians in going somewhere when the emergency moves.
No, wait a minute. Let me make you understand something now. I'm saying this because citizens were calling, asking the whereabouts of the former vice president. They are saying that when the former vice president be leaving the country, they should let them know. And I'm saying that he's not entitled to let citizens know about his whereabouts. He's entitled to let his supporters know. Who the ambassador we are, who is a sitting president, need to let the Liberian people know whether you are UP, you are AP or whatsoever. You need to let us know.
So doing my response to you is that it is true, I agree, but one other they are Liberians. So in my own Liberian population, what to know what the president so more know is what about.
So
okay.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you for calling from Grand Bassa County. Let me take this other person here. Sorry, the mess up on our call. Trying to connect Victor. Good morning. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. Sorry. Okay, we stay taking your calls. Keep them coming in. +231 888 6241 0770 102 102 555. My brother tried calling more than 1,000 times you on your show, but you don't pick my call. Here in China, we are using VPN. So yeah, but my brother, I don't know. Let me try because you say try calling 1,000 times, my brother. The calls are many, and I don't know who's calling at a specific time. So let me try to call you because I don't want you to hold me in content. Hello.
No.
Good morning, welcome. I'm here to call you because the message you sent me, my man. I don't know who they're calling, bro. I'm just taking calls randomly. So welcome.
Yeah, bro, I'm really lucky today to get through. I've been calling every time. No way. Well, I'm happy to get through. Yeah, what's up?
Okay, yeah, I'm good. Go ahead, you are live.
Yeah, I just called to contribute to the topic on our discussion. But I'm really big disappointed in some of our brothers who are saying that our candidate, Joseph Boakai, is obliged to tell them that he's going anywhere he wants to go. He has to call them and tell them where that became constitutional. Because I'm like, we have other people like Losidi Kamara of Akko. We have other people from they travel, they go anywhere they want to go. Why only Joseph Boakai should be obliged to tell Sidisha where he wants to go? So I don't really see it. I don't think it's ethical or even fair to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And also trying to take a footage of our Kennedy at the airport was very, very bad. And I urge George we have to tell his people to stop this. It's bad. And things like they might cause serious problem because realistically, that is not how an airport authority should function. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in.
Okay, you are welcome.
All right. I'll take another person on this line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Boakai.
Yeah, your name where joining us from?
Yeah, this is Hashim Formula. I'm calling from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Boakai, right. you need to educate those citizens because when Joey and when the people say how time for the people know we are sharing the citizen. So the people they are not educated. You need to educate them. So the one Joey was saying in Boakai, all those people they are not Liberians. You're not talking about we are sharing the citizen and the citizen. They are Liberian. Even if I don't know why he said to Boakai, it's not only for people in Boakai, it's for the whole country at large. What Joey said, you get time for the people know.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to educate those citizens.
Okay.
They're just talking all around here because they're talking two sides of them more. You need to educate them.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in. Let me take another person on this line. Let's take good morning.
Good morning, DJ. How are you this morning?
I'm good, people. Welcome.
Yeah, this Alex memorable according to that. I don't want to waste my time on Napoleon from Los Angeles because I feel that's a waste of time. lower education, and that's the point. Concerning PK this morning, according to you, the election commission is saying that they don't have budget for a run-up, second round. That's it concerning, because it is clear beyond all indication that there might be a run-up. So if they're gonna have budget set for that for December, when will they get a budget? Or the one to say that election will run up or no, we won't be able to hold second round because no money is concerning. It will create problems for the Liberian people. This election is very important, PK.
Yeah, so that's what the National Elections Commission is saying. According to them, the remaining $3.5 million they needed from the Ministry of Finance, because once they don't get that money, it means that they don't have money yet for the runoff, if there will be a runoff. So they're just letting the Liberian people know ahead of time. So we are still, according to them, they are still awaiting the money to come from the Ministry of Finance. That's the only way they'll be able to host a runoff if the election do go for runoff.
Okay, I understand. But it is incumbent on all politicians like Mr. Boakai and Kumin, all of them to have meeting the community, but this is concerning. It's very serious. This election is very important to all Liberians who are abroad. So they shouldn't do that nonsense. Well, let's send them to it. Make sure that that money should have been available before of this time. That project should have been set. We would only October 10th. After October, we got December. They don't have project set for second round. Yes, Torin, DK. I don't want to talk about Napoleon, Lina, all the garbage, but the idea they are considered participants. We're not thinking that they'll go anywhere.
All right.
What could be going? You're not going anywhere.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for calling in. They respect everybody for their view here. Like we respecting your view, we have to respect other people's view. So we take some more calls. Let's take this person here quickly. Good morning. Welcome.
Boakai, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Your name is Johnny.
Hello? Okay. I'm Vanny calling from Paris. How are you again? You know, first of all, I sit by, I listen to you, Boakai. You telling the Liberian people, say, oh yeah, Joe, we have faith the Liberian, promise the Liberian people him for faith, promise. First of all, what you get to know.
Let me correct you there. I said some of his promises. I don't say all of his promises. I said he.
Yeah, okay, some of his promises. But one thing you get to know, Boakai. We have the corona crisis for 2 years. So let me just say, Bana 3 years, the president worked for. He did a lot of things in our country. But for you, most of the time when I listen to you, I don't hear you talking about all of that. Even the other one that took place yesterday, you don't talk about any of the development. The only thing you talk about, you want to bring the negative thing to the Liberian people, tell them, oh yeah, the president promised. You think to build another city, you think that says yes?
Hello.
You think it will get says yes?
Hello.
Yeah.
Which one happened yesterday? I don't know about anything happening yesterday. Which one happened yesterday?
To the vacation school that they opened in George. Yesterday, you don't hear that one. You can talk about all of the development that going on in our country. And now one day I listen to your media, to your podcast for you to listen, for you to talk about that. Then also my attention draw to the former vice president. You according to you, let me say according to Mo Ali, he said he carry AB to court. I think he's joking. Let's be there and be joking. He should not be joking with the Liberian people. The man running for public space. So he have to tell the Liberian people about help settle and state. I mean, he have to tell the Liberian people. So it's not something like because again you say, oh yes, he's not answerable to Sedition. Sedition, they are Liberian.
Okay, so
everybody in that country, they are Liberian.
Okay, I just want to ask you one
question. Is that because they are Sedition, they are and they're from United Party, or they're from and they're from different parties? Everybody, they are Liberian. When you're running for the public space, you might answer both to the Liberian people.
All right,
when he's sick, he's sick. Nothing can stop it. President Weah was sick, and the state did not use to say, oh, President Weah get Kuwa, he cannot wear you. You people forget about all of that. The same United Party used to be discussing about President Weah. Nobody, no test, tell us, yeah, we carry somebody to court.
Hello.
But in when it comes to United Party, because they are violent people, they are violent people. So always you will see them taking the media. Oh yeah, we carry the person to court.
Hello.
Then they carry to court.
Hello.
We'll be here.
Listen to me now, my brother. Hello.
Come again.
Listen to me now. But man, I've been saying hello. Let's have a conversation, my brother. I know you want to express yourself, but let's have a conversation. According to you, previously when you started, you said Ebola 2 years, right?
No, I said Corona
2 years, right? But I want you, I want you to make me understand how many horses George Weah built since he became president till now. How many horses?
My brother, that horse said, George Weah, you being it before you became president. George Weah was paying that horses. You see, when you became president, you get proof for it.
No.
So for me, I don't listen to.
No. You see now, that's what you say that will make me angry. That's what I will say it will make me angry. You will not say George Weah was paying house before he became president. No, you don't come and lie on this platform. I will never accept that. That's what I cut you off, because you just lie. You lie broad day. George Weah, he said George Weah paying her before he became president. Why you be saying such a thing? What? George Weah, just for George Weah to become president, they may build for I don't know 48 or 38 housing unit, 38 housing units on the Rafi Highway, plus the one that right here he get on 9th Street, plus the one at the rehab. What you want to tell me about? Why are you talking here? They say because he before he could become president, he was already doing it. Stop that, man. Stop that, my brother. Let's take another person here. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, brother. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Your name is joining us from?
This is my name is Afro, joining you from Pennsylvania.
Welcome.
Before I make my comment on the election commission appearance yesterday, you know that there was a woman in the street of Monrovia, I think 2 days ago. And that woman was in the United States 2017 when we were gearing up for the campaign. That woman bet. She told me, say, this is the time for George Weah to become president. If George Weah does not become president, you will be doing that behind me. Sherman said used to argue every day. And she back in the street again, saying that the country need to repent. To the main point. Yeah, she was all over the other day. To the main point. I think I've been making comments on people talking about one victory, especially United Party, ANC, the same one victory. CDC is saying the same thing. And we are very close to Sahara and Nigeria. We're not different. That's how the result going to be. I don't care who they vote for. Those guys will take the election. They will not let it go. I've been saying this for day one. There will be the election commission can tell you up front that there is no money for runoff. You think what? How the result going to be? This is a clear call. We are not going for the election. The election commission has already declared the winner.
Okay.
The winner is already declared. Happy in Nigeria. Did he go to court? Then they went to Supreme Court. Why is the founding?
Okay, thank you so much. My big brother Kev Hassan trying to call in. Let me take big brother Kev Hassan. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Boakai.
Yeah.
I'm going to make you an offer.
Mm-hmm.
If you show me that the president built our house when he become president, the house that you're talking about, I will give you $1,000 that you can give it to any charity.
The 9th Street building?
I'm talking about the one that you said the 47 or 38.
The condominiums. The condominiums on the Murphy Highway. Who it belongs to?
I'm asking you. I'm saying to you. I'm gonna challenge you. No, Boakai, listen. I'm gonna challenge you. If you show me any video or any proof the president build that house when he become president, I will give you $1,000 to give to any charity in Liberia.
Kev,
I challenge you.
Kev,
I challenge you, Boakai.
Bibera, are you telling me that George Weah built mansions before he could become president?
I'm telling you what I'm telling you. George Weah been building that place before he become president. If you show me any time in 2000, because that argument came out in 2018 to 2019. That argument came out. If you show me any proof that president built that house when he become president, I will give you $1,000.
Okay, Kev, I will
to give it to your charity. It's a challenge. Okay, not only you, to anybody. All right. It's a challenge.
I will come up with the proof tomorrow. Tomorrow, following the show, I will give you the proof right here on this Costa Show.
President built that house in 2018.
I will come up with the proof tomorrow. He dedicating that place to the Liberian people, making Liberian people. All right, thank you so much. Thank you. What? So, people, are you real? Let's take another person here quickly. Good morning, welcome. Good morning. Yeah, welcome. Your name, where joining us from?
Dorin Hassan is my name, and I'm calling from Brooklyn.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, finally I'm too. I've been suffering to get on. Thank you very much for the show, Boakai.
Welcome.
Yeah, I just want to make certain point here. I hope you will give me the time because I must go.
I beg you because we have other people that want to participate. We're already out of time, so go ahead quickly.
I'm going to be very brief. Mm-hmm. Thank you for the show once again. I really enjoy how you touch all the major political parties in Liberia. And George Weah, as we all know how the country is going right now. Now, talking about Boakai, one of the strong opposition leaders. Now, you said that those people, everyone have a criminal behind us supporting them. Now, talking about Joseph Boakai, talking about Alexander Coleman. So, I just want to ask you a simple question. Now, with the way the country is going, Boakai, who can we entrust this country with right now?
That level you to make your own decision.
No, the same thing what we are saying here today, it may repeat tomorrow, and we the Liberian people will be suffering. That's what I'm saying. Because everybody has criminal on their side. They belong that came with the clean hand supporting Musa Hassan Belete. Everybody knows that he was a criminal. He said no, they made that or that saw. Now, the law that Musa Hassan Belete supported and brought him to power, today he said Musa Belete is a criminal. And everybody clapping for him. Now, tomorrow again, the same thing. Let's say Joseph Boakai is later as a president. The same thing people are going to say. People around Joseph Boakai very, very fearful, and I don't think Liberian people are ready to give this country to Joseph Boakai. So my advice to the people: be with the devil, then the angel that you don't know. So
thank you so much. We don't have a luxury of time. So before I take another caller, here is a report by Front Page Africa. Lana Dudu. This report was in December, on the 31st of December 2018. According to the report, this is Front Page Africa. People are careful. This is Front Page Africa. He said, President George Mane Weah's newly constructed multi-million-dollar complex in Baptist Seminary community of the Rawa International Airport Highway has begun to raise more eyebrows. Listen to it. President George Mane Weah's newly constructed multi-million-dollar complex in Baptist Seminary community of the Rawa International Airport has begun to raise more eyebrows, with many Liberians still wondering how was it funded. This is Front Page Africa. Nana Boakai America saying no. This is Front Page Africa. Construction of the mysterious 41 housing unit of the state-of-the-art begun immediately. Listen to this. Immediately after President George Weah was sworn in to office in January of 2018. You listening? Construction of the multi-million-dollar housing unit that's a 41 housing unit started immediately after President George Mane Weah was sworn in as president in 2018. People are careful, please try to be putting my 1,000 US together. I'm begging you. So I don't know where my people are coming from to come and say, my people are careful. Please try to start putting my 1,000 US together. Like Front Page Africa, bringing it one here. Lana Boakai Amara saying it. Lana Boakai Amara saying this. This is Front Page Africa. They say who multi-million-dollar house here? They say construction of the monster. That's the what's this? Okay, construction of the 41 unit. That's the 41 unit state of the art structure begun immediately after President George Mane Weah was sworn in to office in January 2018. Prior to the commencement of the construction, the area was used as a football pitch by members of the community. The president demolished his 150,000 9th Street beachside property for the reconstruction, while at the same time renovating the Jamaica Resort property and building the Rawa International, that's the RRA Highway Complex simultaneously. So they may have been in 9th Street, they may have been the Jamaica Resort, and at the same time building the 41 housing unit on the Rafi Highway. So people careful. Here is a Lana me saying the one year. Lana Boakai ready one year. This is a report from the Front Page Africa. Also, you want to tell me that you don't believe Front Page Africa too? So what next again? I beg you tomorrow, please try to put my 1,000. So yeah, now is here a sedition saying reading it from a newspaper, it doesn't mean it's an evidence. What are you trying to say again? Sedition saying that we reading it from newspaper, it doesn't mean it's an evidence. Let's take somebody here on the line. Good morning. Okay, sorry, we messed up on that quarter. Sorry. Okay, now we'll take this person here. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, okay. Good afternoon.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah. Yes, my dear. Thank you so much for the conversation. I just want to say that most of the time when I hear you, I will learn a lot of things from these politicians and our friends that refuse to learn. Kev Hassan, he's not truthful. He knows that what you're saying, Boakai, you will not just come on the air and just say things from your head. It's something that you know that you have evidence and you have heard about it. and maybe perhaps even visited around, and it's not just like coming and giving us news that because you want to satisfy the air. No. So me, I want to say that we should not be surprised of what CDC is doing. If these guys can go and take coffin of a living person and take a coffin and parade with it in the street of Monrovia and claiming that this is a dead man, and me, there's nothing that these guys can do that will surprise me in that nation. So all we can do is we just keep to pray and let the good things be done for Liberia.
Okay.
For me, all the politicians that we see around, we should appreciate the good ones. But those that want to bring conflict in that country, they will not happen. So let that man say $1,000, please, my brother. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Let's take another person on this line this morning. +231 888 6241 71. Let's take this caller here. Sorry about that. We stay trying to take you. Yeah, wow. Good morning.
Yeah, Boakai, I just want to carry my mind back to the Costa Show. That place that Brother Kes and Hassan is talking about. I can remember Brother Costa interview the one Manigo guy in America when he was being that place. Even the man said he said he work on our side, and he even bought a material and for that side before he even left from Liberia and to America. So President, we have been being that place before he even became president. We even get a proof on the Costa Show. So I don't know.
No. The man that you're talking about, our own show interview that man. That man was not talking about Ralph Highway. The man was talking about his property right on the Congotan Bag Road. That man that you're talking about, his property is on the Congotan Bag Road. Not Joya property area. I beg you.
No. The man said to the Costa Show. I don't say they say. The man told the Costa Show. He said, "Oh, I work on that side, on that particular place like you're talking about." He said he worked there before he even left. And then he went to Sierra Leone. From Sierra Leone, and he found a way to America. I don't say this. I have the Costa Show. We listen to it. Even the play on spoon. A spoon there. I'm telling you.
All right, thank you. And another sedition there defending Kev Hassan and so my people are saying we okay. All right. Good morning. Welcome back, people Kev. So I just read. I'm coming. I just read you an article. I can send you the article from Front Page Africa. Front Page Africa said the construction begin immediately President George Weah took office. It not me saying that you'll be better, Kev. It's been posted. It's been written. This article was on the 31st of December in 2018 by Front Page Africa.
Boakai, you're a very smart young man. If that person was building that house in 2018, while 2018 we have a huge tension from the opposition. They will not take video and take picture of that place, put it on paper. You will not see people going live. I'm asking you for a proof. You remember 2018, 2019, we had a serious we had the June 7 were building up. We have all the protests. If he were building that place, people will not go there and do live video. Show me any live video. Don't give me paper. Show me any live video or any picture that show. I need a footage that show that this person was standing.
So it means that the Front Page Africa lying about the president owning the property.
No, listen. I don't know where my good friend Ronnie here got it from. I'm not going to go there. But let me say this to you. Remember, 2018 and 2019, we had a build-up of opposition protests all over the country. The government, the opposition were pressing on the government. You remember the 2018-2019 brought the 2020 Delon them into power. So imagine if you were building a house, they will not go there. In Liberia, that you were part of, you Boakai were part of the June 7 protest. You were part of June 7 protest. You will not go there. But Boakai, my man, let's face the truth. And I challenge anybody, if they show any live video, because during that time that were protests, 18 and 19, 2018 and 19, that were protests.
Hello. So now
that were protests.
We have graduated from proof to live video. First, you say I should be.
No, that's the proof I'm asking you. That's the proof.
The proof should be a live video.
The proof is, Boakai, I can put anything. Let me tell you, you know, people are saying a lot of things about me. It is true? No. We are a victim of people saying things on newspaper, on this, on that. A lot of people believe that government paying me big money, America, government paying me. But people believe that. To them, they will swear upon anything that government pay me. But my God know that I'm not receiving pay. So I'm a victim of lies. So I'm telling you, if that thing was true, the President Bill in 2018, when we were protesting, when Liberia were protesting against the government, somebody will not go there.
But people, the first thing here, the first thing here is that
you were part of the protest. Why you ain't go there? You know what is louder? At that time, the Costa Show was the biggest in the country. The biggest in the country. They will not show proof.
Bibera, there is no need for me even reading Front Page Africa to you to prove that I know that property belonged to George Weah, and he built it when he became president. His first year in office, that was the time George Weah built that property, and people started knowing about this.
We are protesting. Why ain't go there to go show a picture? We are protesting. You can be.
Hello.
You say
they property. People started getting to know the real owner of the property early in 2019. Early 2019. That's the time it started surfacing in the public that this is the property, the particular property belong to George Weah. So Front Page Africa reported but people never take people. We the Liberian people we're not focusing on it.
Not take a high in Liberia, my man.
Okay,
not take a high.
Thank you so much. So now the people are saying, for he asked me for a proof. He tell me say video evidence. For he said, bring me a proof, and then I will send you $1,000. I have brought him the proof. Just now I read an article on Front Page Africa that's saying that this property belonged to George Weah and he started paying it when doing his first year in his office. Now the people are saying, no, I don't want all the proof there. I want video evidence. So you see, here we are. Folks, we have already gone way above our time. So we'll take 5 more calls, then we go home. Yeah, 5 more because the calls are too many. Let's take this one here. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, Biggie. This Alex Menable calling from Minnesota, USA.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time being K. Hassan. He's a fanatic. He said he wanted evidence, and you are publicly giving the evidence. From West Africa, one of the recognized newspaper, not only Liberia, but in the world. We follow every day. So which evidence does he want? Now he telling us to take videotape. Videotape is that realistic? So he just following you. Like he run for you in America, people give you $1,000 US.
Let me take another person here. James. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, Boakai. The question is to ask Hassan was where his own live video that Joe Weah started building 2016, 2014. Where his own live video. And the matter of fact here, when Joe Weah was declaring access, he goes in Joe Weah access. The reason why you don't go there, when you go there, that property was not mentioned in his assets. So where Kev Hassan on a live video? Let me show you on a live video to prove that
Boakai, this is it. The grandparents, this is it. They hospital bill 2016, 2017. 2014, our Ebola, don't rest on any bro. Everybody on that way. No hospital bill on there. Now a football team, we should practice there. So what came Hassan on a live video? Let's show that video on Joe Reza consulting that place.
Okay.
So wait, on a live video.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, people. Let me take somebody from this line. Good morning. Welcome. Yeah, your name is joining us from.
Thank you. Even though you no longer recognize the voice, this is the voice of
Momo, your line is breaking in. You have to change your position a bit.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, Momo.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead now. You are live.
Hello?
Go ahead, Momo. You are live with us.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Kama, for picking my call. I remain Momo Nicolas Johnson, the chairperson of the Council of Picture U. Executive Group, Pastor Joseph, to get it.
Momo, we can continue with you. Your line is bad. Your line is bad. I don't know where you are. So we take 3 more calls. Okay, my brother, my brother, Boima passed away saying he will send me video evidence. Boima, please send me the video evidence to the WhatsApp number. That's +231 888 Just send it to the WhatsApp number, Boima, so I can show it to Kev Hassan tomorrow on the show, so we can eat Kev Hassan money, so we can eat our big brother money. Let me take 2 more calls. Wow. Yeah. 2 more calls. Then we wrap it up. Just 2 more calls. Yeah. Let me take this person here. Good morning.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, welcome. Your name is where you from?
Yeah, but my name is Solo Kamara, calling from Minnesota.
Welcome, Solo.
Yeah, but I have a offer for Kevin. I know your mortgage or your rent number 2,000.
No. Please, we'll not go that route. Please, I beg you.
Okay, I can't go there. Okay, I can't say on the side of that. No, 2 house. But I get offer for him. If he can bring a video camera that Joe Wilson being that horses from 2016, because he went to 2017, from 2016 all the way to 2000. We can bring that proof. I will give him $2,000. Take my number. If he bring it, I will send the money and give it to him. Or if he can give me he can give me a Zelle, I will Zelle that money to him with proof, and I will show everybody. So take my number. When you bring it, I will give him $2,500. So that's all I need to say. Then you just bring the proof.
Okay.
The video camera. This is Senator. We are being this place. He started the project already. This is our political leader. Because that was the time your political leader. When you bring it, I will get 2,500. You can take my number. I promise you for that.
All right. Thank you so much. We take our last caller this morning. Then we wrap it up. Yeah. So we have gone 22 minutes into the time because the conversation is so interesting this morning. We take this person here. Good morning. Your name is joining us from?
The time because the conversation is so interesting this morning.
Good morning. Good afternoon, rather.
Welcome. Yeah, Boakai, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Stop listening to the receiver. Listen to me through your phone.
Yeah, I'm listening to my phone. Listen to me. Don't waste your time on Kev Hassan. I was living around the ABC community. When those guys were the community together were using that place to play football.
Yeah.
I remember after the campaign. During the campaign, we even had our church had they had a game on a particular field. When we saw the profile being laid in March, 18 March, when they came to lay the profile to build a fence, the first thing they did was to build a fence. There's a fence that the first thing they did, they want to build a fence. After they build the fence, then they start to construct all of the buildings simultaneously.
Okay, so
they had a foreign.
Hello, my question to you. My question to you is that, was the face building done in the year 2018 after President Weah have taken power, or it was done before he could become president?
It was done in March. It was done in March 2018. It was done in March 2018. Okay. 2018 March. Yes.
All right. Thank you.
It was done 2018 March.
Thank you so much. So I will be bringing someone bring video evidence, and I will bring you the video evidence tomorrow. I will bring in that video evidence tomorrow. We will bring it. People will send me, my boy Boema will send it to the WhatsApp number. Boema, the video evidence, so we can show you. We need to eat the main money. They pay another money. Oh, yeah. So we need to eat that money. So, folks, we'll wrap it up on today's edition of the show. Same. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, same. Just less than a minute. Let's take less than a minute quickly. Wrap it up quickly now. We are out of time. I'm exhausted already.
Okay, I'm going to wrap it up. The first thing I want to say is that auditing net, financially speaking, we've got to know whether the auditing net, financially speaking. The second thing is that we have never been the only president that did more than the previous president, because we know how Liberia was before the war was better than when it's now. There was no generator before the war, and we had electricity. There was no well in the city as it is. So those are the evidences. Now, we are building. I think we haven't come out to deny that those building was built before he became president or not. As long as the president couldn't disprove that, I don't think Chef Hassan has any cogent reason to argue with you. Okay. That's what I'm going to say.
All right. Thank you so much. You are our last caller. Yeah. So, folks, this I will come to the end of today's edition of the Costa Show. Boakai Amara Kamara is my name. It's been a fascinating discussion since this morning. It's been firing. And we will go home today and be back tomorrow for another one. Hope it was good. Those all that followed, thank you for following the show. Join me tomorrow. I will be back here with another brand new edition of the show. Today is the 30th day of August, AD 2023. Boakai Amara Kamara is my name. Up until then, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks so much for being there with us and being a part of the conversation, and those that call in. Yeah, you couldn't make it through the show. I'm sorry. We have 864 missed calls. 864 missed calls. So you see, the phone lines can be jammed. So when you see I take your call, please get to know that it's not easy on me here. They are the phone lines. So I'm so sorry about that. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Up until then, it's bye-bye from my end.